Kenny out of Atlanta has a question or comment for you, Mr. Willies. Go right ahead,
Hi.
Kenny.
All right, how y'all doing today?
Good. How are you?
The point I want to make is America has no moral standing in the world. Putin watched American politicians go 7,000 miles away and bomb and destroy Iraq. Putin saw American politicians kill 500,000 people in Iraq. Putin watched the American politician capture and kill the president of Iraq, and then Putin watched American politician bomb and destroy the African country of Libya, and Putin watched the American politician help kill the president of Libya. Putin has watched American politicians kill and invade people. Not just Putin, the whole world has watched this. So America has no moral standing in the world. American politicians, they bomb hospitals, they bomb schools, they bomb business in Iraq and Libya. They knocked out the power grid for like about 2 years. The people in Iraq didn't have any power. So when you look at the evil that America has done around the world, America has no moral standing in the world. 60 years ago, Dr. King was speaking out against American foreign policy. Dr. King was talking about how terrible American foreign policy was. Malcolm X was talking about how terrible. So when you look at Iraq, that was America and British politicians. America and Britain teamed up together. They destroyed a whole country, killed 500,000 people, left 5 million orphans in Iraq. When the world haven't forgot about that. So how can America has absolutely no moral standing? So actually, Putin is doing what he saw the American politicians doing. That's my comment.
Thanks a lot,
Ms.
Kenny.
Stokes,
What do you say, Mr. Willies?
Ms. Stokes, this is the first time I'm appearing on your show. And all I have to say about the caller that the person who just called in is you ought to be proud of the level of intellect of the people that call into your show. I could say it no better than he did, but let's up the ante a bit more. I am from Central America, Panama originally, and 10,000 Panamanians were killed. You won't see it in the books when the United States invaded Panama, but that's not the subject. I am with the brother who called. However, the subject is we know what America has done, but you know what? We are humane people, and we don't want hurt on anybody, no matter when, where, or what.
Right. And definitely don't want that to happen. Also, when you talk about this whole political equation, when you talk about the U.S., what is this political equation that we are really involved in, even in this country today?
Can you repeat that? I kind of got dropped.
You know, what's the political equation that we are facing today as a country, even as we look at what's happening there in Ukraine, but what's the real political equation that we're really having to deal with?
Well, you're not sure how many people are going to like the real political equation. The political equation is money. The political equation is the easiest way for a particular sector in this country, the defense industrial complex, and President Eisenhower spoke about this, is that, wherever there is war and we can make a good profit of, war is one interesting thing. It's replicatable, right? We bomb places, you have to replace the bombs and you have to replace the buildings. It's one of the great places to have a group of people, capital, to make a whole lot of money. The equation for America is money. Again, the equation for America is always money in these issues, and that's why we don't have a problem going around the world blowing things up. But again, I think you asked me about Ukraine. When it comes to Ukraine, my heart goes out as a human being to these people and saying, I don't want, and as much as they have the same diseases we have with racism, etc., I don't want them going through the same.
Mr. Willie says it's about money. It's not about people. It's about money.
We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number 1, subscribe to our channel. And number 2, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.